Good afternoon, welcome to Sage the Sawtooth Bushcraft with Clinton Miner. I'm here this afternoon in a beautiful spot down by the Boise River. I want to talk to you a little bit about water purification, and particularly today we're going to be talking about pre-filtering. The water you get in a lot of circumstances got a lot of sediment, got a lot of other floating particles in it, and you want to get rid of those before you do your filtering process. If you're actually using a filter like your Sawyer filter, you're going to be in a situation where the more of that you get out, the longer your Sawyer filter is going to last, the more effective it's going to be. If you're going to be boiling the water to purify it, obviously you don't want to be drinking the floaters. If you're going to be using water purification of tablets or some other system, iodine, those types of things to purify your water, you definitely want to get rid of these floaters as well, for two reasons. Obviously, again, you don't want to drink them, but the second reason is your purification is going to be much more effective if you've gotten rid of some of those particulates that are in that water. Finally, there's another method that we'll be exploring as we go forward with some of these videos, and that's ultraviolet purification. And that really doesn't work well unless you've got fairly clear water. So what we're going to do today is focus simply on a couple of methods to get some clear water. And to start off with, we're here at a pond. It is not pretty. Quite a lot of sediment on the top of the water. This is the intake. There's a pond to the east of us here that's the flow. Where we are is right on the Boise River. These are old logging ponds or ponds where they've dug gravel. They dig a hole, fills with water. That's where these ponds come from. And so there's actually a flow of water through here. It's the flow of water from the Boise River. Boise River, we're far enough downstream. Excuse me, we're far enough downstream that there is a lot of farming activity, a lot of sediment getting into this water. So this water's not good to drink the way it is. It's full of chemicals from the farming operations and from other circumstances. It's full of sediment from the river, from all of the things that are happening along the river. So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to walk down to the river or down to the pond. I will try not to fall in. We'll go back up here to a handy picnic table that happens to be here. And we'll take a look at the water I've just scooped up. I'm going to put about half of it into this jar. I think I'll go ahead and put all of it into the jar. So as you look at that, that is not very appetizing. The first process we can use for filtration, both of the processes we're going to be talking about today for filtration involve using a bandana. And the first and most obvious of those is we will simply place, I've got it folded a couple times, it looks like there's probably 4 layers of that bandana, and I'm simply going to pour it through that bandana. And that is going to make a huge difference in the quality of the water we've got. For the reasons we talked about before, that'll make a huge difference in the quality of purification we get out of the water as well. So as we go through that, I'm going to leave that about like that. And the bandana is already starting to clog up. That's how much floater there was in that. But you can see there the difference. Now, if you just look at that by itself, there's still quite a bit of sediment in there, but obviously we've made a huge difference with that.